Here we go. Hey, it's Dr. Fred of Elite Coaching, and we're giving a seminar, our annual seminar, October 19, 20, and the theme is becoming unstoppable. And actually, we got 10 speakers. Neil, you're joining us, man. You know, when I thought about that theme, becoming unstoppable, and I thought about great leaders around the profession, you know, what you're doing and what you and Ed have done to build Sherman and where you came from, and how he basically called you up out of the blue and you changed your whole life. And now you guys are taking it around the world. I couldn't think of anyone better that truly represents unstoppable. So thanks for being here today and at the seminar.
I'm honored to be here, and I'm so excited about coming to Chicago, October 19th and 20th. It's going to be an awesome weekend, and we're going to share, and we're going to love, and we're going to get things done. And we are unstoppable because we have a major premise that's unstoppable. It's continuously and constantly maintaining matter into existence and giving everything matter needs to be in existence. So we are unstoppable.
Yeah, that's awesome. So just give a little bit about your story. I mean, you know, one day Ed called you up. You were in practice, weren't you? Or what were you doing?
I was in practice for 28 years in South Florida. Was really getting ready to look at retiring and what our next step was going to be. We still do. We have a beautiful pool home in South Florida, a couple miles from the beach. And then my friend, Dr. Edwin Cordero, decided he wanted to become the president of Sherman College. And as he was successful in becoming the president of Sherman College, he needed a sidekick. He was Batman. He needed a Robin. He needed somebody that had his back and could help him deliver the goods and really promote, preserve, and protect, and even perpetuate the vitalism that we know so well in chiropractic. And Sherman was a great vehicle to do that, but he really needed help. And he gave me a call probably about 6 or 8 months after he got the position. And he said, I need you to sell your practice. I need you to move up here. I need you to help me bring chiropractic to the world. And without even thinking about it, I said yes. And, the rest is history. That was almost 5 years ago. And together, I know I've been on 4 continents spreading the good word about chiropractic. He's been on 5. We want to have a global impact, and we want to bring Sherman College to as many people as we possibly can, because we're doing it right, and we're doing a really cool thing by giving students all the necessary tools they need to be the best chiropractors they could be.
Well, and you look at your change in life. I mean, you look back and it's like, God, practice is like, probably feels like romper room right now. I'm probably dating myself, but it probably feels like kindergarten compared to what you're doing right now. So talk about, what's that feel like when you think about the vision that you have? I mean, I'm sure even in practice, because you had a big practice. I mean, chiropractic, even as a practitioner, is for humanity. Like, you have a global vision, but now you have a global project. So what's that like, getting up every day, man, when you think about the things that you have to do, and what do you feel in your body, and where's that unstoppable part come from?
Well, the first thing is, it's a tremendous responsibility to be in a leadership position in pure, unadulterated, undiminished chiropractic is a huge responsibility. And for me, I've always got to be prepared. I've got to be prepared mentally. I've got to be prepared physically. Over the last several years, I've been slacking on the physical part, but over the last 6 or 8 months, with some encouragement from folks like you, I'm back. I'm training every day, and I'm ready. I'm ready to deal with what we need to deal with in chiropractic. And what we're dealing with is we're dealing with people that are not in our camp. We have to really anchor ourselves into who we are, what we believe, why we believe it. And really, that's all a part of reshaping humanity. What we must do is we must stay focused on what it is to be a leader, when I was in practice, I was leading in my community. I did several things that were preparing me for this position without even knowing it. But doing it on this level, this is, to me, and Dr. Cordero and I, we talk about it, this is like the major leagues. You're in the major leagues. And, we went from, a sort of maybe a farm system, and now we're in the major leagues, and we're responsible for a lot of lives. We have, 125 people, staff members, faculty members. We have over 400 students now, and we're growing. We're transforming the campus. There's a lot of moving pieces. It's quite comprehensive, but let me tell you, it keeps you busy, it keeps you on your toes, and you need to be in shape mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
Yeah, so I mean, that's totally affected how you take care of yourself and how you live your life.
Yes, and I want to thank you for all those tips you gave me back in Kansas City a couple months ago. It really helped, because my goal is to look like you, Dr. Fred.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Italians and Jews come together again, don't they?
I'm working on the hair right now.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Well, thanks for the compliment. One thing, coming back at you, man, one of the things I love about you is you're just a lover. There's you just love people, and there's nobody that's too small or too big. You take time with every person that you meet. You take time to love them. You know what I mean? And that's what makes one of the things that makes you so great.
Well, I thank you for that. That's just a beautiful thing that you said, and I'm just praising my maker for making me this way, because I truly do love people and I care about people. You've got to get things done in life, and it's important to make sure that you complete your tasks, you set goals, you have strategies, and you execute. But nothing is more important than people. You matter. Everybody matters. And we have to understand that although we live in a transactional world, there's a lot of transactions taking place. Chiropractic is in the transformational business. We transform people. And just because you can have transactions, they're good, but they should never supersede the human being and what we're doing when we transform people. And I love it because, I meet people and I try to remember their names. I'm not 100% successful, but I get thank yous all the time. You help me with this, or you help me with that, and little messages. And I'm telling you, that's super encouraging, because really chiropractic in itself, it transcends what we do, just making adjustments. It's really about relationships. Chiropractic is always about relationships, and I feel the same way about our students. I feel the same way about our constituents, our ambassadors, our faculty, our staff, everybody that's supporting chiropractic in Sherman College. And really, it's all about chiropractic. It's not about Sherman College, although Sherman College is our vehicle for chiropractic. We've got to get people to understand the profoundness of what it is to live unsubluxated. And that's really what our goal is, just to make sure that we're doing a good job doing that. And really, it's people that are going to help us. BJ said, you never know how far-reaching something you say, think, or do will affect. And I believe right now it'll be billions tomorrow, not just millions. So, everybody's important, and you really have to honor the human spirit. And that's just my gift that God has given me.
Well, and, on this whole theme of becoming unstoppable, I mean, if you had to take everything you just said and put it into one sentence, is you have a big picture focus. The fact that you're doing what you're doing at Sherman, you said it's not even about Sherman. Sherman's the vehicle, is like, I think that's such a key quality for people that are listening to this, is the people that are truly unstoppable never lose the big picture focus. It's the people that become stoppable, get hung up in the details, and they fail because they get overwhelmed in the details. So, I mean, and here's where it's going to be such a great honor to have you there, because with your mindset, that these gems come out and they're so innate and so natural to you, yet they would be totally transformational to someone sitting in the audience. And that's it, man. Big picture focus. And like I said, it's the premise. Really, to me, chiropractic is about love. It's about love and humanity and healing. And above all, the big picture, man, the energy that you pour into it really is love. When you just love humanity and you have that big picture focus, that's what makes you unstoppable, because love is the fuel that drives it.
Thank you. And it's quite a compliment. And I don't even know how to respond to that, but thank you. Thank you so much for saying that.
Yeah. So anyway, the seminar is October 19, 20. I'm excited to be here, have you there. This is going to be your first elite event that you've been at. God, I've known you for years, and we always give each other hugs and stuff. So I'm glad we're able to work this out. Go to people right now. We have the early bird registration. You bring your whole team for $395. Just go to elitecoachingllc.com under events, get registered. If you could send this out to your people that you know, Neil, that'd be great. It's going to be truly a transformational event. 10 great leaders that really are all unstoppable people. So, and then we're going out for Italian food on Saturday night, so that'll be awesome.
Sounds good. It sounds good. You know, it's funny, when I looked at the speaker list, and I saw there were like 4 or 5 there that their last name ended in O.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, boy, this is the Italians, and they got the token Jewish guy there too. I love it. I love it. That's wonderful.
Yeah, we're all, hey, same corporation, different departments, right? Yeah, I know. We got Zeno, DiDomenico, Pompa, he's an A, Borio, who else do we have?
You have Monaco.
Monaco. We got another Monaco. I'm forgetting everybody.
Yeah, Monaco. You got Ben Greenfield.
Ben Greenfield's actually part Italian. He just doesn't have an Italian name.
I was wondering about that. I wasn't sure. I was right. You got Irum. You got Irum to here, right?
You got Irum. Yeah, got Irum's
going to be there. Yeah, Irum's going to be there. You got a great lineup.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's a few more too, but and we got you, so that's cool.
Well, that's awesome. I'm happy to be there. Listen, I'm happy to get the word out, because you're doing some great things, Dr. Fred. I'm so honored to serve in the same profession as you. You are a tremendous leader. And the thing I like about you, and I'm going to turn the tables on you a little bit here. The thing I like about you is you're always learning. You're always goal setting. You're always making things better and better and better. You are an unstoppable force in yourself, and you're a humble cat. You're not all over the place. You're not wild and crazy, which is just not your style. That's cool, but you're always bringing content everywhere you go. And I'm sure that's going to be the way it is on October 19th and 20th in Chicago.
Well, thanks, my friend. I'll look forward to seeing you there, and we'll break some bread, and we'll certainly create a transformation. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Neil, and we'll see you there.
Thank you.
All right, brother. Stop recording.